Hello, everybody, and good evening. Getting ready to kick off the match for the night. Mark Weaver in the booth with Jerry Johnson.
How are we doing, guys? Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. We got a good match here tonight, Mark. We got Rob Mattson, Jared Bailey versus TJ Steinhaus and Josh Walstrom.
Man, this is a tough one. Every match is kind of tough to call, but you get Rob and TJ facing off against each other is kind of special, you know?
Should be a good match.
Even with their partners along for the ride. Josh is a very accomplished player as far as Jared Bailey, too. But you do have a couple 740s in this match here.
Yeah, they're playing against each other, so that'll be interesting.
Yep.
Side break by Rob. Well, he hits him. He's going to hit him hard, though, I think.
Yeah, he had said on the last match they were side breaking to make sure that.
Well, he didn't side break.
He didn't
there.
second
He hit the
ball.
head ball.
No, he hit the head ball.
Yeah.
But they were second ball breaking the last match to try to prevent your opponent running out on him.
Look at this rack. Stripes.
Wow. Look at this. What a way to start out, huh?
I mean, solids aren't bad, but you got that 3 on the railer. But
Yeah,
I
that's
definitely like the stripes right now.
I would take stripes no matter what with that 3 right there. I don't care if stripes are all tied up even. I'm not dealing with that 3 ball.
Yep.
But this, this rack is sitting really, really beautiful. Would have kind of liked to get up above on that 11 right there, but they can work this one out pretty simple. A lot of ways to get out from here. If you get up a little bit more on that 11, you could draw back and maybe take that 12 right away, but 14 will still get him there. The 12 ain't a big issue anyways. Very accessible.
Yeah. I mean, 2 ways. You can go off the end rail and out, or you can cut this 12 right now.
Yeah, they
Either
might
way.
even leave that 12 for the last ball and play the 8 in the side, maybe?
No, I kind of like the 9 for last ball. Play it in the upper right corner, don't you, Mark? You play, get down, you play it a 15, 13, 9, 8.
Yep.
That's kind of what I see here.
Yeah, that 12's gone now anyways.
We got Billy Bob. Said the sound is good. Thanks, Billy Bob.
Billy Bob, where are you at tonight? Is he up by, does he go up to Hinckley this late in the year, or do they put the camper away?
He might have put that away. Got a little out of line here. Here's where the 740 comes in play, Mark.
Yep. Yep, recovery. Kind of like a recovery club in golf. Or a lifeguard.
The rescue
even.
club.
Yeah, rescue club. There we go. That's
Yeah.
even better.
Okay, he's going to want to
Come
get off that rail.
Yeah, come off there a little bit.
Left him a little angle, just enough to mess with him. Now you might want to just kind of float down slow and play the 9 next, and then 13
Then
last.
the 13 next, yeah.
Ideally, if he's out, a couple more inches to the right, it's stop,
Yeah,
9.
simple.
You know
15
what I mean?
stop,
It's-
13 9.
It's so important to get on the proper side of the ball. Let's see. Oh, JB sporting a CR Sports Bar shirt, I see.
Looks like he's going to try to draw this back just a hair. No, he's going to slow roll it.
Go forward.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Just
Nice.
what we talked about now.
Don't play yourself out of the ball. You don't want to try to do too much and all of a sudden get to where you don't have a shot.
Off the end rail up high, play 13 bottom left.
Yeah, 8 will go up in that corner.
There you go.
It's pretty good speed there.
It's a good break they had right there.
Yeah, they break like that, Jerry. We might.
Don't say
we
it.
Might be able to hit
Don't
the,
say
we
it.
might be able to hit the 7 o'clock movie together.
We can sign for the tournament
You and
tonight.
me go see Wicked tonight, Jerry.
Well, maybe I'll play in the tournament. How about a movie, Mark?
Well, I promise you it won't happen again the second time. I didn't know you were his neighbor, Jerry.
You can
Jesus.
you can mark the pop. Real
Billy,
funny, Billy.
Oh my gosh, Billy.
Oh, Billy, Billy, Billy.
It's like in those movies and shows where they you go mute for a few seconds during some of the stuff. That's what we did just there.
Oh boy. White Claw
Billy,
Willie.
you're great, Billy. Jesus, man.
Oh, you're sick.
Did he shoot a
boy.
deer yet?
Yeah, he did. He shot 2 the first day.
Nice.
I think they were the size of a small German Shepherd, but
couple of newborns.
Oh, now you got a couple there. They got 1 today too. I think they got. They got 3 or 4. I think.
Filled 2 doe tags and a couple fawns.
Yeah.
Now he's back at camp drinking and yelling at everybody.
Yep.
Well, that's good, Billy. I'm glad you guys got some. It's always a good time.
We're adding 200 to the tournament tonight.
Ryan Winger in the
You hear
house.
that, Mark?
Are you really?
Yeah.
To first or overall?
No, I'm just gonna. I might add 100 to first, 100 to the tournament.
Well, this if they keep running out, I might have to sign up. Oh, that's a good shot.
That's
dude.
a great shot right there. Really good shot.
Everything goes except for the 8.
Well, they can move
Not
that.
a big deal. I think he'll move the 8 right now, huh? Shoot the 1, roll forward with the cue ball, bump into the 8. Have the 5, possibly a 2 on a back cut. Man, he wants to. How about this instead? Instead of going into the 8, going to the rail and come back into the 8.
I don't think he has angle for that, does he? On that 1?
Maybe not, no. Well, he wanted to shoot at that, but.
Yeah, the problem is you got to be careful because if he nudges that, the 11's going to come down. Well, he'd be all right there.
Yeah,
But that 3 ball, I don't know if it goes in the left, but it goes in here now. But if he gets 11 in the way, it don't.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. He'd have a little bit of a back cut on the 2 if he had to shoot that ball. Even the 5 would be a little bit of a back cut if he doesn't get ideal.
So JB and Rob, they're both fairly fast players, so we'll see what happens there if they get in a little rhythm here. You got TJ, he just don't miss the ball.
No, no, I don't think he's missed for a couple of years now.
Josh is getting back into it. He's playing good. He's got a 9-foot diamond and a 7-foot diamond at his house.
So, slow roll this in and leave yourself the 3. Hope the 3 doesn't go. Yeah, 3 can go in.
Good shot.
Very nice. Now Rob could come up off the 3, off the end row, into the 11.
We got Big Tom Paterka from St. Cloud watching. Tom?
Awesome.
Says, awesome match tonight. Hope you enjoy the match, Tom. We'll see you soon, hopefully.
Mark Steinhaus told me that up at Ku Klux they usually turn
You
on
can
the
move
stream.
that 8 on this right now.
Yeah, bump into it.
Just
Boom,
like
just
that.
like that. So if you guys are watching up there at Ku Klux, thank you again as always. You get some pretty good crew up there, I heard.
Stevie.
So 1-0, race to 11 BCA rules. Got about just under an hour to sign up for the Friday night tournament. $200 extra added into it, as you heard Jerry say. And that does start at 7 o'clock. If you are going to make it and thinking about hitting around 7, feel free to just shoot a call and get you signed up. And the jackpot on that Friday night, oh, that cue ball's going to get going. That'll be fine. Good shot. And the 8 ball's going to go in the side pocket.
Dan Key just walked in playing the tournament tonight. They shot good last week.
Yes, they did.
Oh, wait, they played you guys,
Yes,
Mark.
they did. They opened up a can of that, you know what, and
I'll say it. They opened a can of whoop
it was
ass on
like
you.
a buffet over there. That's how much
Yeah.
they were serving. Yeah, they played really, really good. Broke really well, and I was consistent in my break, though. I broke twice and scratched both times.
You're done
So
good.
I was consistent.
2-0 here, Mark.
2-0. Off the side rail at the head ball. Cue ball
Ooh,
sits
pushing
good.
that corner ball in.
Yep. Cue ball sat really good.
Wow.
And, ooh.
The 1. Can he make that 6 right now?
If he can, they're
off and running again.
Yeah, they're off and running on this one too. Yeah, he can make it. Come back over for the 3. Oh, he did miss it.
Oh, cut down, shot it quick.
Yeah, shot it quick. I think on those, you kind of have to baby them in a little bit too sometimes. I don't know if you can always fire them in. He didn't really try to jam it in, but I think you have to hit them a little bit softer. That way, if you're hitting some right and you're trying to throw the object ball a little bit to the left to make that ball, that English will have a chance to grab more. And if he could only see enough of the 6 where he had to put some English on it, some right, and then throw it a little bit, that could be real easy why he jammed that ball. Real easy. TJ Steinhaus at the table. Try to make room for that 5 ball to go somewhere. Do that 14 up into the 15. It rubbed over and kind of hid the 5 ball again. The 5's accessible though. I wouldn't try to get on it here, but I would try to get an angle on the 1 to be able to run into like the 14 with the cue ball. Something like that right there will work. And now TJ can get him on the 5. 5 goes to the 3. 3 will go to the 7. And 7 should put him on the 8. If they get a good angle on that ball. If they get a little bit over to the right of the 7 on that side of the line, they're going to have to figure drawing over to the left side rail and then coming back across with the cue ball. That 8 does not go in the lower right corner. And I wonder if TJ might even go right inside and get on the right side of that 5 and shoot the 5-3 combo. Instead of coming up into like the 14. Looks like he's going to go to the right side of it. Nope, he's going to come up. There you go. Good speed on that ball. It's easy for that one to get away from you. It's not as easy to get away from you when you're a 740, but a lot of us humanoids, it's very easy for us to let that ball get away from us. You know, catch the right side of the 14, or even the right side of the 15. Catch that and just kind of tick a little bit, and then lose the 5 ball. Then you're on the 3 and try to get back on the 5. 5 to the 7 is not easy if you're getting there from the 3 ball. But speed control and just hitting at a speed to where if you do rub into a ball, you're not going to get too wayward is very important. You'll see guys like TJ, Rob, Jesse Angle, for example. You get up in that upper 700, mid 700s. I'm sorry, up above 700, and their breakouts and things they do. They don't really move the balls very much. They don't hit them hard a lot of times unless there's a full easy clear, but. It's one thing to recognize balls that you have to break out and how to get the cue ball in a position on a shot beforehand to be able to break them out, but it's also that next level of where those balls go. Sometimes people would do really well just to set up balls on their table. Set up a cluster and set up common shots that you shoot in an 8-ball that you see. Don't shoot weird ones. Don't try just these insane back cuts and things like that. Shoot balls that you see, pretty regularly, so you're comfortable. And set up a clusters of balls. And then try and run into them just in a way so that you shape one of the balls. It doesn't work all the time, and there's a lot of situations where the balls aren't going to line up that way. But if you do that, you're being precise, and control on those breakouts is going to just climb so high. And you see a lot of times when people break out, the ball will go to the rail and come right back in and cluster back up again.
Does he get a little angle here, Mark?
I think he does, but I think he'll run into the 9-ball with the cue ball. Just like that.
Good
Nice
shot.
shot, Josh.
Good shot by Josh.
So try that at home or on your when you go and practice and stuff. Set up a ball and shoot it in, and set up a cluster and just try to learn how these balls will separate on those breakouts.
He was hitting the break real good. Real heavy break.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if he can continue what he did the other day here.
2-1, race to 11. Both these teams do, I believe, play at a fairly decent pace. I don't think we're going to be here after 11 on this one. Oh.
Got away.
He's got the Mark Weaver break.
Jumped up. That was the patented Mark Weaver break.
That was a patented Mark Weaver break, yeah. Man,
now this is ball in hand anywhere.
Yeah, this is kind of a mess here, though. But I tend to think that solids is actually somewhat solvable. But if that 10 ball will go, boy, you'd be off.
If that 14 ball goes,
yeah.
If they can shoot the 10 on the side over here. If that 9 goes in,
yep.
the ball fit 11 up in the upper right corner. If that ball goes in the corner,
that would work. Yeah, that would work. Great point. Because 10 to the 9, 9 to the 11. The ball that would really be key is getting on the 9. Because if they get on the 9, then a good angle to get to 11 to where they can go to the rail and come back across.
You got to get good on the 14 so you can stop it for the.
Yep. You got to get a really good angle on the 14, and how you get on that 11 from the 9 will dictate that, I think. Don't go too far.
Might have floated.
Ooh. Now I wonder if you can almost get over the 14, take the 13, go up to the 11, and come back for the 8. Because I don't know if he has enough room to. If he rolls forward, yeah, he can throw a little bit to the left.
Yeah, he'll be all right, I think. Well, he's re-looking.
I think the 13 will go between the 2 and the 5, won't it? I think it has 2 pockets. But if you roll forward in this 9 and get too close to that 11, it's going to make it tough to get over on that 14. I think he can get some separation between the 2 balls for Rob here.
Ooh, JB. Ooh. He had to lean that one in.
Now, how about going forward for the 13? See how Rob ends up here.
He's going to shoot the 14 and stop it with the 7.
Yep, that'll work. Well, I was just thinking if the 13 would go in the low right corner, you could go
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't
down
think
the
that.
goal
I don't
road.
think it goes down here.
It's pretty tight.
Yeah, I wouldn't shoot it.
So 2-1, race to 11, CR Sports Bar. You got about 45 minutes to sign up for the Friday night tournament still. That side jackpot is around $2,500, and it's a $21 entry. You get $1 goes towards the jackpot. Nobody's won that thing yet, and I would say that the odds are that that thing is going to grow to a incredibly high amount before anybody wins it, if anybody ever does win it, because the odds on that it's tough. It's really a great idea, though. Nice shot by Rob. A good control, just rolling. Well, it's straight into the 8-ball. I wonder those 700s play so good. All they do is just shoot in straight in 8-balls. 3-1, race to 11. We're live again at CR Sports Bar. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Back into the events, so get your grandma, your grandpa, get them all to subscribe. They don't ever have to watch a match, but just get them to hit the subscribe button.
So Ryan Wenger says we should start the tournament earlier so these two teams can't get in. So in other words, they're playing a little faster than the other ones so far, but you never know what can happen.
Well, one was about 5.5 hours. And, you know, the way those games were playing, it doesn't really surprise me because there were some tough tables in that match. They don't always just line up just wide open and, just run and gun. It's not like, 9-ball or something where you break a few in the break and make a few in the break and then you're running 6 balls.
Yep.
8-ball, when you get some clusters out there, it can really slow the match down, really slow the games down. And that's okay, as long as you're not just being overly slow. And I don't think in that match any one of them was being overly slow. There had some tough tables. And me being on the stream, I know, joked about being here that long. We did tonight still, but sometimes that's the way it goes. And, I haven't commentated that match. I don't know if there's many racks where anybody could really expect that they would just keep running out and running out. There were some tough tables in that match, and sometimes it just takes a little bit longer. Rob will go in and try to move those balls. 13 has a pocket, 1 pocket, no, maybe 2. 14 might go by the 9 on the side.
Is this from the break, Mark? I just got back in.
No, that was a couple shots in. There are stripes. Rob just shot a ball down here by the lower left corner and went into the stack, kind of. And now Bailey's going to. The 14 must not go on the side. If he's going to shoot at a pocket, I think he's going to have to bank the 14 into the 15 ball. Unless it does go on the side. I think it'll go on the side.
He's looking at it like a side pocket.
Well, that's a tough cut, though.
See if them young eyes can make it here.
Could put the cue ball down on the bottom rail and really leave him in a tough spot, too.
He was thinking about that, but
I think
snuck up on him.
Make that, and then it'll nudge the 6 ball a little bit.
Does that 5 go in the upper right?
No, upper left it will, though. I don't think it goes by the. I can't see who's
13.
in front of there. Is that Sean? No, it's some other guy. Rob's. Yeah, I don't think the 5 will go up there. Looks like it goes in upper left, though. The 6 will get moved here. Oh, no. Well, the 5 will have to go now.
Whether you like it or not.
And that was where TJ hit that with so much elevated and hit so much draw that he went into the 8 and didn't even touch the 6 ball. If he just catches that 6 at all, they're fine. And this isn't really a too difficult of a shot, but you get into certain situations and certainly high entry matches, those pockets get a little bit tighter. Shot, Josh. Struck that ball very well. A little bit straight onto the 3. TJ should be able to create some type of getting the cue ball off that rail a little bit. It looks like Josh will be cutting the 7 in the lower right corner. Probably a little bit of a back cut. Cue ball might even run up towards the 8 ball after he shoots a 7. I wouldn't be surprised if TJ goes down to the bottom rail with this with follow. With a little bit of follow, you can actually squirt the cue ball out off that 3 ball. It'll catch maybe about a ball away from the pocket on the lower left part of your screen. On the rail, it'd be about a ball to the right of there, and then hit a little bit of English and kind of bring it up towards that 8 ball and stop so they can get on the 7. The better he gets on the 7, the more gentle Josh will be able to, he's going to go over there with it, he thinks. But the better he can get on the 7 ball, obviously the easier it's going to be able to get on that 6. The 6 is not in a bad spot either. But if you have a real thin cut on the 7, then it will be a little bit tougher. He's going to go down to the rail, spin up over. Man, when he hit it like that, Jesus. Holy cripes. I think people got to play this guy in M8 and in Monday night leagues. Man, he hit that ball good. A lot of people try to hit just, center and just kind of slide the cue ball out some. My shot is probably just coming a little bit into the rail and then up a little bit with some English. I don't know if I have that ball right there. TJ hit that one pretty good. There's a reason his picture's on the wall here. Subtle. Good shot. So 3-1. Early on here at CR Sports Bar. We're in Coon Rapids, Minnesota, of course. The mecca of pool in the upper Midwest. Six, 8 in the side. Beautiful shot. Good control. Thing with guys like that, you get up to in those 700 plus ranges, is that not only can they stroke the heck out of the ball, hit shots with a lot of stroke, do some really special things with the cue ball, but also when they have to have that touch, it's a country for that. I mean, he's beating everybody.
3-2, back in action here, Mark.
And that shot he did there was just a sign of it. That was pretty special.
TJ hit one?
Yeah, he hit a pretty good ball. Both balls were on the rail, and he force followed, came off the bottom rail. He hit that ball pretty good. No, got by it.
He's hitting just off a little bit. The other day, it was coming straight back.
Yeah.
But that's the pressure, the camera, you know what I mean?
Yep.
It's a little different.
A little different
You're amped
situation.
up a little bit.
So the 14 looks like it goes by the 4 in the upper right corner. So everything for stripes will
I don't know
go.
how you can see that, but
well, just from where the 4 is on the screen here,
okay.
It looks like it goes by there, yeah.
Oh,
wow. Almost missed that. So every stripe will go.
I just got to nip this one back here.
Well, if
Little
that,
nip draw.
if that 14 does go, we could take that 12 right
Oh, you
now.
can shoot the. Yeah, okay.
No, I don't think it
Forgot
does
about
go.
the stripes up there.
It must not go. They're looking. He's never looked at it from the left side.
Does he have a little angle to draw into it?
I don't know. It looks pretty straight on that.
I think he's got to nip this one.
Yeah.
Ooh, you don't like it. He's got to maybe just a little bottom right, just kind of nip it.
I think he was looking to try to get on the right side of that 14, so it must not go by that 4.
Just like that. Nice shot.
Yeah.
If that don't go, they're going to want to take care of that as soon as possible. Just got to leave a little angle on the 12 and just nudge it and hope they get a shot if they come down to it. You know what I mean?
Just bump into it gently and.
Yep.
Boy,
We
that's
just talked
easy.
about that.
Yeah, it's easy for that ball to get away, though. I know the shot you're talking. It's easier to lose that 14 ball.
Yep.
If that 9 would go on the side, left side, then you could definitely get up on the 14 for the upper left corner. And he does have an angle from the 11 and from the 10 to force follow, but
We have Bob and Emily Reimer from Arizona tuning in tonight.
Awesome.
We did have a good Thanksgiving. Thanks, Bob. Hope you guys did as well. And yeah, this match is moving right along for sure. Sit back and have a cocktail and watch the match tonight. All right, a little stun forward.
Yeah, that 14 must go. They're not really concerned about it.
Yeah, he's lining up like it does here. He's going to come off the rail and leave him a shot on the 12 ball here. A little left-hand English, spin off the rail, just like that. Obviously, the key here is don't leave them straight on. Leave a little bit of an angle.
Yeah, a little bit of an angle. 8 ball will go in the same pocket. For all you last pocket fans, this is your game right here.
Joe likes to play last pocket.
Yeah, Joe and Carlos used to until he played you in last pocket, I heard.
Oh, look what he did. He might have left him a little angle.
A little.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a while ago, though, wasn't it?
He says, I don't understand. I was up 3-1 all three sets and lose 5-3. Carlos. All right. TJ had to force it out there, so he had to punch it in.
Good shot.
Now Josh just got to stay down on this ball here and put a nice little stroke on it.
Yep. 6 ball, keep the cue ball from going anywhere.
No worries there. Just focus on making that ball.
Yep, just make it.
Just like that.
Awesome.
We got a match, Mark.
Yes, sir. 3-3, race to 11. So Josh Walstrom at the table breaking 3-3. This is a race to 11. We're live at Sierra Sports Bar. Oh, looking behind him. That's a unique. Good, solid. Cue ball comes down, table and back up.
See how firm he hit that one.
Oh, look at this cue ball. Oh, they got the 6 right there.
Got the 6 to bail him out, but 1's tough spot. 3-7's a little cockeyed. He'd want the stripes if he could, but don't put it past GJ to shoot that 13 ball.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad starting ball, would it?
The only thing is, if he nudges that 1, it might get in the way of the 10. It depends how he clips it. Gonna push it out off the rail a little bit, but he's looking at the solids.
Back a little bit. And I don't know if he wants to shoot the 3-7 combo, but they're probably going to have to. And that would give them the cue ball to move that 1 ball. I wouldn't want to shoot that combo, though.
You might look at that 13. That's the ball to get out.
Cue ball might end up down here on the bottom rail, though. Might leave Josh long, depending on how he comes off that 1 ball with the cue ball.
You don't have to hit it that firm, but tough start shot, you know.
Boy, that 1, you know, it's too bad he couldn't take that 5 right now. Because if he could shoot that 5 right now, that 1 banks cross side. With that 2 right there, it's kind of a bigger pocket. Now he's going to shoot the 13. I think this is probably the right play, too.
I think so.
As long as you don't catch the edge of that 1. See where the number is on the 1 there? If you catch that edge with the cue ball, you might end up down here nudging into the 4 ball and be stuck.
I don't think he has hit it that firm, though.
Maybe not. And he might hit the 1 pretty solid with the cue ball, too, and that'll keep it in play. Yeah,
so he did knock it.
Kiss. Yeah, he did get down here. He's got a shot on the 12, though.
He wanted
right off the rail.
He wanted to get that 1. I think he was worried about where that 1 was going to land.
Yeah. And if he would have hit that solid enough, too, he could have double kissed into that 5-12 and then just kept the cue ball up there, too.
Josh got to come with a shot here.
Go up to the rail and come back down to the table. You should either be on the 10 or you got any one of those 3 balls.
3 could get a little goofy. He's got to be careful.
Good shot. What
Great
a nice
shot.
stroke.
Great shot right there.
Well,
Nice high ball shot right there. We got Hank the Tank walking in right now.
so 11 to the 10 probably. Unless he goes into the rail and comes back out. Oh, yeah, hit 11 to the 10. Now on this ball here, he's going to likely go follow, go up 1, 2, 3 rails and get on the 15. He could hit this with draw 2 and get over to the right side of the table and get in right about in there.
Definitely a key shot now.
If you try
The
to
1 and 5 are big balls, so
Yeah,
I mean, they
they are.
gotta.
If you try to slide out in the middle of the table, you run the risk of bringing those into play. Key ball might end up floating up table. We'll see what he does here.
So trying that shaft.
Wow. Or just hit it like that. Man, that was a good
Hit that
shot.
one real good.
Wow. Wow, that was a good ball. What's up, Hank? Hey, do you need me to stake you in the jackpot, side pot? I'll back you.
Yeah, for a whole dollar.
I'll put you in for the $1, Hank.
That's at 2,500.
Just think.
Look at.
Oh, my goodness.
He knew when he hit it.
Yeah.
He knew when he hit it.
Oh, wow. You know, that 5 ball a couple of matches ago is the ball that Jesse Engel shot a ball and froze up on. We might have to measure the diameter of that 5 ball just to check and see. I swear, though, that is the same ball that Jesse Engel was. I think they were on the hill or close to, or one game from the hill, and he shot one of his last balls and put Dave O'Keefe on that ball. And now tonight it's gotten TJ.
All right, what do we got here? Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Anthony Boone. He had sent this in, watching from Lakewood Ranch, Florida. Happy anniversary to Angela and Anthony Boone.
Awesome anniversary! Happy anniversary!
Angela, you're a saint.
Even though he did try to Anthony get me in an underwear commercial. Still got a lot of love for you.
Oh boy, that's funny.
Remember that?
Yeah.
He had an opportunity for me to get into a commercial, and it was an
I
underwear.
couldn't believe it. Speedo, no less.
Yeah, the world is not ready for me in a Speedo or an underwear ad.
Is it working? Yeah, I just cool. Dave Dougal. John tried it at CR's, and the comment section is working, I guess. So
What's that on the?
is it working in the comments?
I don't see anybody in the chat. No.
Uh-oh. Maybe it's not working. John said it was, though.
Yeah, I don't see any. Nobody's actually left a message in there yet.
I wonder why. I wonder what's going on.
If anybody wants to give it a shot.
Dave Dougal tried, says it's not working, but at least they can watch it and hopefully hear everything here. So.
Yeah, I just did it. And future benediction type 2. Todd Nyberg. Yeah, it works.
Okay.
You got to be logged in though, Dave.
Dave Dougal, it's working. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, you might have to be logged in to do it. Or we might have banned you. I don't know. Just kidding. One of the nicest guys. Former teammate of mine. Ooh, look at that.
Ooh, that could have got goofy. All right. I see a stunt shot come down the end rail here. Float it down.
Yeah, put a little bit of right on it maybe. Just have it slide, give you a little bit more room in the 2. You don't have to do much though, just
like that.
Nice and easy.
Perfect.
Rob will go into the rail.
Going 2 rails, looks like, yep.
A shot like that too, like Rob did right there. You know, some people hit it with draw, but a thing that I try to focus on in those is that my target is actually the rail. You can come out that 6 inches of a diamond just by getting the ball there.
Yep.
And a lot of times people will try to get to that spot and they'll run it too far. Whereas you're anywhere short, you're still good. You have a shot.
4-3 going to 11. Winner breaks, everybody.
Hitting the head ball again from the side.
Yes, he is going to smack it hard. All right. Made a ball. Yep, good.
So again, if you haven't hit the subscribe button on your app or your browser, make sure you hit it. And thumbs up, thumbs down. But we appreciate tuning in and catching the stream as always.
I usually put on Facebook right away, you know, earlier in the day. I should do it almost late afternoon too.
Mm-hmm.
Remind them that the match is on.
So the 4 goes.
With that
same
4 goes,
corner.
they're looking good. It's going to come cross play that 5 next year.
Yeah, it should be right above the 5 ball and across. Very nice.
Yep, nice shot.
Now I think I want to go. He's going to get on the 4 from here, or do you go down and get on the 7?
I think he's going to the 4 from here.
Put some right angles, probably what, 130, maybe 2 o'clock on the cue ball. Go in between the right side of the 15.
Nice shot.
Like, wow, look at that speed too. Man, he hit that ball good.
Good shot, JB. Went a
Very
little
nice.
far, actually.
Yeah, a little bit too far.
A little long. Rob's got to work it out a little bit here. He might even shoot the 7 now.
Yeah, they might end up shooting a combo.
Just a little across the line.
You know, if you took this 4 and slid into the 15, for example, then they're going to be shooting the 3-7 combo. There's not a whole lot of window to get on the 7, but with that said, Rob Mattson will get him right on the 7. And I don't think he likes going forward because I think he might run into the 12. He's worried about the 12.
He's looking at his options at shooting the 7 where he's going to get.
Yeah, the 3 don't go.
What's that, Steve?
Kind of a dicey little spot right here. If he can get over there, drawing off the 4, he might draw off with the 4 and then run into the 15 though. So now he's going to take the 7.
He's shooting the 7, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That turned away.
Shooting a 7 and looking to, I think, come back up for the 3. 3 to the 4, then 4 to the 8. That's a good spot to get on the 4 right there.
Right there.
That's going to work out really good.
I think it looks pretty good right there.
So now they'll end up with the same kind of a scenario, though, to get back down for the 8 ball. The thing you don't want to do is try to get too close on this and then put the cue ball behind the 11.
That 11 ball's a big ball.
Yeah, we just seen TJ get locked on a ball. And
very nice shot. Nice stroke, JB.
Yeah, good stroke, and he was protecting against that, you could see, too.
Yep.
Making sure that cue ball stayed over there. Gonna draw. Boy, I don't know if he can slide over above that 9 on your screen and then come with left angle back below that 9. I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he can do that. I think the cue ball might drift up, but I've played Rob enough to start thinking that, and then he proves me wrong. So
this is what Dave Dougal wrote.
Oh Jesus!
Uh-oh, they're gonna need a little love right here.
Oh no!
And they have a shot. JB says thin to win. Slice and dice right here, Mark.
Yep. Boy, this is tough. It's the Simonis, so all you got to do is hit that contact point. And the ball, I mean, obviously the ball will go, but it's one thing on these really thin shots in these tables is you just have to focus on hitting that spot and it'll go. Cue ball should take care of itself. Gonna kick it.
Well, they both got kind of an unfortunate roll here, so that evened out.
That was just from that 4 ball, trying to get back down for the 8. Imagine trying to get back down for the 7. They would have been for sure shooting the 3-7 combo. And Jared almost got them perfect on that 4 where he could come back.
Yep.
Just went a little bit too far. That was a hard ball to control, though, from
well, because he was crossing the line.
Yeah, crossing the line, and he had it inside, so for sure it was going to cross it. You either cross it or you come up short on that ball. You're better off crossing and at least giving yourself a look at it. And he wasn't that far off either. He just went probably maybe a half an inch or an inch even.
Is he worried about the scratch mark? Is he on the scratch line here?
I don't know if he thinks he can hit the.
Can you look up and see there?
I don't know. I don't think he thinks he can hit the contact point to make the ball. I think the 8 might be too close to it.
Can he twist it?
That would bring the scratch, I think, into play then.
He might be in a tough spot.
I don't know if he can hit the spot that he needs to hit on the 8 ball.
He's going to try to come behind the 10.
Get underneath that 10 ball.
That was a good
That's
shot
a
right
really
there.
good ball.
That was
Very
JB,
nice.
ladies and gentlemen. JB.
Now we could float the cue ball up off the 10 and get way up by that left corner pocket. But you have Mr. Mattson coming up, so if you're going to protect this, you better protect it really well. We seen a few weeks ago in a match where, I think it was when JK and Hank were playing Jesse and his partner Dave, and then left. They had a ball that was hanging. And Hank played a safety, but didn't get him tight enough on it. And Jesse just jumped into. So you get to these higher level players, you've got to be on the ball when you're safing. I mean, if you give them a look at it, a cutter, and like that, they're likely going to make it on you. Can you get to the 9 ball? That would be a really, really good one to.
Can he roll behind, play safe?
I think he's going to try to just get up on the rail up there.
Good
shot. That's a very good shot. Wow.
Great shot right there.
Look at that control too. Man, was that a good shot.
2 good safes in a row there.
Wow, he had to hit that so precise, too, to not have that cue ball leak out either to the right or even stay, where the 9 is. Man, that takes a lot of control to shoot that ball like that.
Rob's saying, you got me.
Yeah, you got to get that jump cue out.
.747 ready to take off.
Hey, Dusty. Thanks for tuning in down there in Rochester. We appreciate it. Let me pull it up for you.
Jump shot. Airborne. Hey, Mark, he called the tower. He's lifting off. All right, here we go with the jump shot, Mark.
Oh, man, almost. So, Dusty, Josh is a 6'18", and I got Jared Bailey as a 6'40".
Josh just started playing again, though.
Yes, he just started playing again, yeah. I don't know what his robustness is. I didn't look at it. But, yeah, he wasn't as active as some of these other players, that's for sure. Hey, Zach. Cops are in here looking for you, dude, for assault.
Yeah, it definitely was a robbery.
Yeah, I just told Zach the cops are in here looking for him for assaulting 2 people last Friday.
Yeah, table 15.
Him and Dan Key, they were wanting to question him. So.
That was a strong arm robbery right there. 11-3. Whew. The boots.
Yeah, that was a whooping.
You got the boots.
Sometimes you're the hammer and sometimes you're the nail.
Might have went a little far for the breakout.
Yep. And I think he's straight in on this ball, too. I don't think he can get back up table on this. I would almost leave TJ with a shot in the, well, unless he can break it from here. Yeah, he's going to move into the 40. Watch the scratch hole in the corner, possibly. Catch the upper part of that 14 ball. Well, that'll work.
Lock him up
Yep,
right now.
That'll work. Good.
And I think he'd be able to lock him up, or he might not even be able to two-rail. There's little Joe when you need him.
Where's little Joe? Little Joe, line 1. Little Joe, line 1.
He's on 6. He's on 3, 4, 5, 6. He's still got a shot at it here.
Either Jared's a math major or he's just going off a feel. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Hi, Tracy.
Look at this. Left him tough.
Oh, that's not a good. Yeah, that is a tough spot.
Well, he's shooting the side, but it's,
Yep.
I mean,
But
but
you're
you're on
gonna-
the rail.
Yeah, you're gonna. Well, your cue ball's gonna float away a little bit from the 14
Yep.
too. I would predict that if Josh makes this 10 ball though, that cue ball is gonna end up behind the 13 ball again. Josh, roll this in, get up table a little bit, and then just safe behind that 13 ball off the 14.
Yep.
TJ will probably shoot the same shot.
Got to knock this ball down.
Yeah, you got to make this first. So.
Nice shot.
Well done. He might even cut
TJ
this
will
in
cut
now.
this, yeah.
Yep. He could stop shot and slide behind the 13, though. It's a pretty easy safety. But when you're 740, that's a pretty easy shot, too. One thing that does come into play, if he's going to shoot this and go across and back, you do bring the side pocket in play. The right side pocket.
Let's see, it's just above center. Goes back and forth, play at 13, the bottom right.
Yeah, that would be almost better, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Get up above that 13 ball in our view. Because if you come back across, you are bringing that right side into play. .700 pluses though don't always hit that scratch. I don't know what it is. They get like a free pass or something.
Yeah.
There's got to be some kind of a card or club they get into.
The cue balls, no.
You don't scratch as often as other players. And that's cue ball control, of course.
We hit a weak.
Yeah, hit it weak, came up a little bit short.
Weak. Now, let's
Josh
see.
could safe off
Yes,
this.
he could. Touchy shot.
Yep. Just roll it into the rail, hit a little bit of right on the cue ball, and just have it hide behind the 13.
He's going for it. I'm surprised TJ didn't go back and forth and play the bottom right. But he's the 740.
Yes.
Got Funk Dog walking by here. Looks like we've got a few players signed up tonight. Looks like 31.
Funk, you playing the Friday night tournament?
He shakes his head yes, and he says no.
Shot. Oh, man, I thought he made
Oh,
that
he
ball.
made it.
Good try
He
on that
went
one.
for it.
Yeah, I think Rob can handle this one. Not real sure, but I think so.
Not real sure, huh? Well,
Man, was he rolling him in over in one pocket today, though.
was he?
5-3, race to 11. You got any? What's the schedule for next Friday then?
Oh, who do I got next Friday? Next Friday I have Trent Miller and Rob Shafino, Chicago Rob against Tim Tondrum, Jamie Pluta.
Ooh,
next
that'll
Friday.
be a tough match.
That
too.
will be down to the final four.
Final four, yep.
Then the winner of the matches are in the money after that match.
Yep. Man, is that going to be a
You
good
mentioned
match.
one pocket and all the balls are on one side of the table here.
1, 2, 6 will break out to 4.
That's what Billy says. He says, might run to town to find. No.
A skunk.
You can't read the rest of it, Mark.
You should shoot a little bit higher than that, Billy.
Oh, Mark almost read it all, Billy.
Almost.
Oh,
What
boy.
you do with your birthday candles is up to you, Billy.
Yep.
3 goes. 6 will help move the 4. Got to get 7 should be able to get him on the 6 perfectly for that. In fact, you might be able to take the 6, roll into that stripe, and then take the 4 right in the side. But you're going to have to get a really good spot on that 7 ball. I don't know if Jared can hold that cue ball. He's probably going to end up having to take the 7 in the side.
Yeah, I think he's going to roll up for that myself. And then let's see what we got here.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Hold up. Man, what a spot with that cue ball. You could not put it better with the ball in hand. And Rob might even just roll into that stripe and open up that 4 for the
I don't
side.
know if he, I think he's on.
Is he too straight?
Yeah, he's on the different side, isn't he?
I thought
he's
he
on
got
the wrong
good
side.
You know what he could do then? He could take the 6 off the 4 into the side.
Yeah, but then the 11 goes by the deuce.
Yeah, if you hit it firm though, the 11 will move the 2
Move
up
the
towards the
deuce.
pocket maybe. And then just kind of snap back with some draw and put it down to the bottom rail and play for the 7. I thought it looked like Jared got him perfect on that, but yeah, it did roll a little bit past, didn't it?
Got 34,
Yeah, how about this right
34 players tonight, Mark.
7 will get him on the 6 better. There you go.
You hear
That's
me?
a good turnout
34,
tonight.
yeah.
Nice. Hey, Quack, how you doing, buddy?
Nice shot.
Very well done.
Wow.
Very well done.
Now, though, I don't know if he can hold the deuce.
I think he's going to slide out past that 15 then.
Kind of
Should
jacked
try
up
to hold
over
it.
there, though. I put it on replay, but I can't see it anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, that was good. That's
Looked like a good
spot.
shot.
It's like Jared and Rob are getting a little bit of a rhythm going.
Yep, look out.
But they're both, as you said, faster tempo players and kind of feed off each other that way.
Now we got her because TJ rolled up on that ball.
Yep.
Yep.
Rolled on that 5 ball. And I was saying, I think you went mute on that. Was that's the same numbered ball that got Jesse a couple matches ago. And once we get to where it can be monetized, that money will go back towards the tournaments. So hit that subscribe button and thumbs up, thumbs down. That's all up to you. If you like the stream, we appreciate it. If you don't like it, we appreciate that too. What's your cue ball? Cue ball. Oh, that'll work. So we got solids here, 3, 7. That'll take care of each other. There is no stripe that can shoot at right now. 15, maybe cross side, but nobody shoots that ball to open up, so it'll be taking the 2. Problem for the solids then would be getting back on the 6 ball. Unless, no, it doesn't go by the 5 now. And I don't think he can cut that 6 in the side. So, Mr. Bailey, you are shooting the 2 ball. And let's see what we got here. I would probably be looking at maybe coming down and dealing with that 7-3 right now. But you can always come back on that. 6 does give you a shot now to do something with, or I'm sorry, the 5 does give you a shot to do something on the 6. But you're going to push it towards that left side. And he's going to take care of the 3, 7, 8 first. Hold up. But I was going to say that the 7, if you when you break that 6 out, you see how it's going to go over to the left rail. If you move it that direction, you don't have a pocket down below here. So you're going to have to bow into the rail and then back out into the table or get on the left side of it. Problem with the left side of it, if you shoot that 6 in the upper right corner, you bring the 11 into play as well. So there's definitely some work to do here on that 6 ball. The 11 comes into play. You're not always going to run into the 11 if you shoot the 6 in the upper right corner. But you have to get in a good spot for it first. Now Rob might be able to slide up to the right side of the 6 with some left English on the cue ball off this 5 and get on the left side of the 6. If he wanted to shape that ball, but I think he'll run into the 9 possibly too. How about banking the 6? Yes. How about that? How about banking the 6? Might want it to roll a little bit ahead. But another turn of the cue ball would have been maybe more ideal, but JB should be able to slam this in and shape the 5. Good shot. Good shot. Hold up. And that, my folks and my friends, is why you want to practice bank pool. Now, game 1 pocket. And, get comfortable with banking balls in. It comes up often. And instead of trying to do something risky or trying to break the ball out and maybe causing it to get in more trouble, it's a simple bank. It solves so many problems and so many trouble racks for people if you just get comfortable banking. Comfortable and proficient enough to be comfortable. It comes out a lot in the side pockets too. You get a lot of the cross side banks that come up in 8-ball. 8 goes by there, so just a matter of making the ball, and they'll take a 7-3 lead here. Good shot. That was not easy from there. Well done. Sales consultant rep for Amadon Graphics now, so if you have any labeling needs, feel free to reach out to me. Messenger or text, and I'll get you an estimate and do what I can for you. You've been a sponsor here for a while at CR, is doing a lot of great banners and promotional flyers, etc. And all the table spots here are done by them as well. I know Rob had a role of fast action pool table service, the logo and everything, put on clear labels to be able to put on tables when we do those. So. Jared Bailey, I believe, works for Amadon as well. And that's Mech and the boys over there. We appreciate you guys sponsoring and everything you've done with pool. You guys actually held a big tournament not long ago here, the Amadon Graphics. That was a big event. 10-ball and 8-ball. But every one of you out there, thank you for all the sponsorship you do. We always appreciate it. Yeah, that 7-ball is the only one they're going to have to really work at. And the way they're moving this cue ball around the table, I don't think they're going to have much problem with it. I don't think the 7 goes in the lower left corner. I don't believe it goes there, but I also shoot at the wrong pocket a lot in one pocket, so take it for what it's worth. 36 players tonight in the Friday night tournament.
Just because there's no tournament tomorrow. How's that? See, I was going to add 200 tonight. I want to add 100 to first place and 100 to the tournament. I didn't say 400. I said 200, Jack. Nice try.
So 7-3, race to 11. Friday night tournament's kicking off. Jerry threw in an extra $200, 100 towards the overall tournament, and 100 extra on the first place. Again, that side jackpot is about $2,500. Primo just threw another 100 into the tournament, so there's 300 added in the weekly tournament tonight. Man, oh man.
All right, John's getting the tournament ready here.
That is juicy, to say the least. You can win, if you win the tournament, win the jackpot right now, you're walking home with just a little bit under $3,000 in your pocket.
Score on your phone, no slow play. There's slow play, I'm coming to get you. All right, let's have at it. Have a good night, everyone.
So you got to figure something on this 7. Now, he could take the 6, put right English on it, float down to the bottom rail, and then come out for the 7. But the window on that is so small. But if you get underneath that ball, you do have the upper left corner and you have the upper right corner to play for. And then maybe the same kind of a shot that Rob will leave Jared is the same look in that 6-ball. I don't really like it because once you come off that side rail, you're coming down to the bottom rail and you're coming in hot and heavy towards that 7. There's really just a small window down there. But sometimes when we play this game, that's our target. We have that little tiny spot down there, and that's what we have to do.
Sometimes you got to get there.
Yep, sometimes you got to get there.
Did you hear me on the microphone? We're adding 300 in.
That is awesome.
John
That's
Hutton's
really
throwing
nice.
100 in. CR's throwing 200. John Hutton, nice shot right there.
That was
a great shot right there.
That's all you do that right there, folks.
So, yeah, 300 added tonight in this tournament, 36 players.
Instead of coming down to the bottom rail, just going to the side rail and tick that 15. And You know how he hit it too? He didn't hit it so hard that if things got awry that the cue ball was going to get really out of control. If he hit that 15 solid, they'd be straight in on the 7 on the side.
Wow.
It was a great shot by Rob, man.
Yes, it was.
Now you could just go into the rail and come back out, take the 8 in the lower left corner. You could force follow and go 3 rails, but it's usually only when you're really feeling good. You just do that instead.
Beautiful shot right there.
Very nice. I might have to sign up, Jerry, and take a buy on the winner's side. Or take a loss on the winner's side.
Take a buy.
8-3. You know, it's not often you get beat that bad and you have a fun time, but it's one thing to get beat like that and just, you know, crap the cot, so to speak, but it's another thing just to be outshot like that. There's not much you can do sometimes.
Absolutely.
And Zach Boss broke so good, too. He's been breaking good for a while. If you missed it, too, and he just had come up the counter and said the cops are in there last Friday looking for him him and Dan for assaulting 2 people in here. So TJ Steinhaus back at the table. Not used to sitting down that long. But, as we've seen before many times, this match is far, 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 far from over. A lot can happen. He might be trying to shoot that 12 ball. I don't see him taking solids from here. I don't think that he likes that 7 at all. I feel that he can catch the edge of that 12, run the cue ball right up in that area right there, and move the 8 ball. Should have the 9 ball in the lower left corner after this for his next shot. Or the 12 on the side. Or 13 on the side, I'm sorry. One of those 2. 8 will go, so you don't even have to move that 8 ball now. And if you didn't have to shoot over this 9 ball, I kind of would be tempted to shoot that 14 in the upper corner, but I think they'll take a little bit more conservative route. They don't have to get up on that ball yet. It sure leads to it nicely, but not shooting over a ball. And if he takes 13, rolls forward a little bit, and then just gets on the 14, 14 gets you to the 10. And then from there, it's just a matter of connecting the dots, 15 to the 11. 11 to the 9. I would love to have that 9 out of the way. Ooh. Oh. I was going to say I would love to have that 9 out of the way and then be able to use the 11 to get on the 8. But 15 ball will be the next shot now. Upper left corner. Cue ball will run into the 6, bump the 10 over. Hopefully the 6 doesn't get in play and jam that pocket up. Shouldn't, though. The thing they could run into trouble is that the 6 makes a 10 and cue ball stays up in that area where the 6 is. Leave just a longer shot in the 11. If you get a little bit too aggressive here trying to move the balls around, you might end up getting the 6 over there in front of that pocket somehow. The cue ball, thing with that going into 6 ball too is if you hit that square, that cue ball could stick up there. You know, it'd be up towards where the 6 is, up in that area, up towards the upper end rail there. It could lay up there somehow. Well, here's an idea. If you can shoot that ball, that solves everything. Or just play safe. Little bit lax on that one, but gotta hit that one a little bit better. You want to jam up on that 6 ball with the cue ball. Nope. 11 still goes too. Uh-oh. That wasn't an easy shot from there. I mean, I loathe having a cue ball that close to an object ball. I always feel I'm going to double hit it when I try to follow forward like that or try to get too much action forward with the cue ball. So 11 will get down to the 9 now. I might be tempted to do that right now. Take that 11, get down here, get on the 9. 9 gets me back up to the 15, 10. Then I can get to the 8 ball. Just because the angle on the 11 now is so good to get down there and take care of this 9 ball. I mean, yeah, you can get back there, but yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? The 11, you're in such a good spot right now. You might not get this kind of a look to get down there for that 9 ball. I like that a lot. Yeah, I like that a lot. Now, you go from the 9 to the 15, and then use the 10 ball, upper right corner, and then go 1, 2, 3 rails, get over on the left side of the table, just above that side pocket, and take the 8 ball. That's one route to get on the 8.
All right, what are we at?
So, TJ on the 15. And you can just come across in this instead of going 3 rails. This will work just as good, too.
8 must go on the bottom right. He's looking at it, but it must be tighter than it looks from here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Boy, I guess maybe everybody assumed it goes. It must go, but yeah, it's going to probably be a little bit tighter. I would have kind of thought that one of these two would have looked at that a little bit closer. I just assumed.
I don't think he likes it.
Well, I just assumed the way they were shooting that there was no problem, no issue with the 8. But here's a good thing, Josh. You don't have to shoot it. You just got to. You just got to get TJ on it. You know, you don't have to shoot this ball. So that's one thing about it too. He's taking a lot of time to look at it, but you're not shooting that ball. And if TJ wasn't worried about it, I would just put Mr. 740 back on somehow and say, you can see it, man. It's do what you do, you know.
Well, what they do when it's that close, their eyeballs move the object ball. They make it.
Good shot
nice
there.
Shot right there.
That's a good
Well,
cue
if
ball.
it goes, it'll go
Yeah.
if it's close.
That was a really good cue ball, though. Good control on that.
I tell you, Billy's up hunting, watching on the big screen. He said,
Isn't he passed out already?
no, but he said something about say congratulations to Eric on coming out of the closet. I don't know. That's his cousin or something, or nephew. So Mark's eyes got big.
Wow, well,
Billy, you're ruthless.
second week at deer camp, huh?
Maybe even from me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say. Oh, boy. Well, 8-4, here we go. Are they discussing who's going to break, or what are they doing?
I don't know. I think they're talking about chopping. I'm just kidding. You guys want to chop? You're not in the money yet. Well, they're having quite the discussion, though, aren't they?
What are they waiting on?
I think they're waiting for Jared to get back.
Oh, okay. I didn't know he
he did
stepped away.
leave.
Yep.
That ain't Jared over
J
there.
to the B.
Look at that guy. That's Derek Carlson, ain't it? That's 7'6". All 7'6" of him. Look at that! Look at that tall dude. That guy right there, Derek, can post up anybody in this room. I guarantee it. So 8-4, down 4-8, I should say. Race to 11. Man, nice little solid pop. Got a ball. Cue ball got treated poorly, and should be all right though. 15 goes. Every stripe will go. 9 will go up in the lower right corner. That 10 ball will get him on the 9 ball just fine. And 12, 11, everything goes for stripes. Only ball to worry about is just that 10 to the 9. That's it. It's really not a hard ball to shape. And he could have even tried to get on the 9 ball here off this 12 ball. He could draw back. You got 2 chances to get on the 9 ball. You could draw back off this 12, try to get on the 9. If you don't, use a 10 to get on it. Or you could take the 10 right now and get on the 9.
13, come in it or come over too.
That's not a bad idea either. How about that? Taking the 12, getting in the middle of the table, up by the 4, take the 13, and then move the 9.
Yep.
I like that better.
Take a swing at it.
I don't mind really getting on the 9 from here, though, either, but especially, you know,
Yeah, what's TJ shooting?
Josh
next?
ain't shooting it.
Yeah.
TJ is. If I'm Josh, I'd be like, I'm let TJ shoot that 9 ball. I'll handle the ones that are close to the pocket, TJ. You take these tougher shots.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Come light.
Not gonna. I don't think he should have hit it that that kind of a draw shot. I think you roll that ball with some right English and just slow roll and let the weight of the cue ball come back off.
And
the
hit
rail.
a little thinner, it'll come out.
Yeah, I don't think you shoot it with that kind of a stroke on that.
You hit it just a little thick.
Yeah. And if you hit it with where you just roll into it and try to go into the rail and just come out gently with some right English, you're guaranteed you're going to be on the ball. The only thing you do then is go too far.
Special Jeff Lampy and Soren Erickson, table 14. Ron McAllis, opening Reyes, table 19.
TJ is going to take the 11, yep.
Table 13.
11, 12 will go on the side.
Table 18. Graham Lindgren and Nick Linus, table 12.
Very nice.
Nice shot right there.
Table 17.
Now here's another one that's kind of a two-way, but I'm going for the 13 here.
Tracy and Roger Larson, table 9.
Could slide over enough to get on the 9, but if you get too far on that, then you're in a world of trouble.
Dan Key, Jason Saphir, table 7.
Because then you'll be back cutting that 13, and then you're not getting on the 9. You're probably going to have to bank the 9. So I think I play for the 13 here.
You could follow the line, follow his tangent line, come right
Could
off
go all the way
if
up
he
the
wants.
rail.
Just like that.
That. There you go.
You must have had that
That's
earbud in.
Beautiful. Yes, he's in the Bluetooth. Anytime a team gets behind, we turn the Bluetooth on and start coaching them. Unfortunately, last week, nobody was there for me and Nick. There's a lot of players here in that Friday night tournament.
37.
Yeah, that was a really good shot by Josh.
Hell of a shot by Josh right there.
It was a great pattern on that too. The route on that was dead to get shape on the 9 ball. That was nice. Now, did he get? Josh may have to hit this with some follow and go 1-2 rails and get on the 8 ball, the lower left corner. Stroke it a little bit here. Get the follow to push through. Not so much English, but follow. Just like that. Hold up, hold up. Hold up.
Uh-oh.
Man, that was a good shot.
Jeremy Wagner, Hank Klein, and table 2. Come get some balls for that as well.
Well, relying on your big dog right here. What tables you got him on?
I'm now using every table in the room. It's not already rented.
5 to 8. Oh, watch. Okay, that's good. For time and who will be playing. I believe it is Trent and Rob, though, against Tim Tunjum and Jamie Pluta. Be next Friday. Rob Shafino and Trent Miller.
I have that assigned as a table.
Good break. Good break. 1, 2, 3 balls on the break. Well, almost 3. And look at the stripes here. Man, you want to catch up from being down 3-8. This is the kind of tables you need. When Nick and I were down 3-8, we broke and scratched. Or I broke and scratched, Nick. I'm sorry. That was on me. And that's how you don't come back in a match.
Took care of that. All right. Well, I got to assign that table.
So whoever it is, we'll call them up front.
So that was table 9.
Table 9.
I don't know if you want to shoot that, Josh. Shoot the 12 and then leave the combo from that direction. Just even a stop shot here, maybe draw back a little bit. I almost like doing a little bit of cut on this. Is that the 11 ball above the 10? Either way works. The reason I would have done it the other way, there's a million ways to get out from here, but if a little bit of a back cut on it, you could roll the cue ball up over and try to get in the 15 at the same time. And then 15, then take the 11, and then get in the 8. But a million ways to get out from here. See, like even there with the cue ball, TJ was trying to get it up in the 15. You're playing 2 balls. If you get in the 15, great, take it, and then go the 11 to the 8. Same thing I think Josh could have done if he stop shot on the 12 instead of drawing back. Gives TJ an angle where you go into the side rail and then you bring the cue ball straight across and naturally. And you're still going to have this shot on the ball. Well, he's got the 9 ball down here still too. Go 1, 2 rails. 1, 2. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, you gotta. Anywhere up above those balls is going to be good. And that's another reason, again, why getting on that 15 at one of those points would have been beneficial for these guys.
It'd be all right.
Because then
here.
the 15 gets you down to the 9 ball.
Just come off the center rail.
Yeah, come down to the bottom. Well, I mean, it'll be all right, but that's TJ shooting. Most other humanoids aren't going to be able to get out from here.
So
you know what I mean?
You and I couldn't get out.
I don't know if I'm getting out from here. No, my cue ball is probably running into the 6 ball. 6 ball goes over, pushes the 11 on the rail, and then I don't have a shot. Look at that.
How'd he hit it?
Man, that's almost sick right there.
Slick little shot right
wow,
there.
that was beautiful. So Josh Walstrom, just get from the 11 to the 8. A little bit of draw, a little bit of left if you want.
Let's come center table.
Just like that.
Just
Beautiful.
like that.
Well done.
Yeah.
6 to 8, 3 in a row. Well, Sean Mitchell, your comments kind of playing out right now because they were down 3 to 8. Now it's 6 to 8, and we got a match again. You're never ever out of it in the Scotch doubles.
That's
We've
for
seen
sure.
9 to 2 not be a safe lead.
Yeah. I didn't even think
What a
of that.
turn of events, huh? That's
Yeah.
what me and Nick should have done last Friday. Went to bed.
Yeah.
Went to bed down 3 to 7. Woke up 7 to 3.
Let's see how the break is here.
Hit that last one really good too. Planted the cue ball, 1.5 foot back. Made 2 balls in the break. Look at that focus.
Got away from
Yeah,
him.
you did get away from him, but you got a ball.
Made a ball.
And look at solids here.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yes.
You know, you keep making balls like that, and Rob and Jared might not get out of their chairs.
They might want to get a pizza.
They should get up and stretch so they don't get a blood clot.
Oh boy.
You got to prevent the clot. Just stand up, every now and then. It isn't often you see Rob Mattson sitting this long in a match. I've done it to him a couple of times, but he's done it to me thousands of times, so it don't count. But yeah, solids here are looking beautiful.
Yes, they are.
Doesn't want to start with that 6 for some reason. I think he wants to use this 2 and maybe or 7 and come down for the 2. Yep. So take the 7, go over to the right side rail, come back in between the 12 and 15, and get down to the bottom rail for the 2. That's what he was looking at, but he's going to take the 6 or the 4 instead.
Is he mapping it out for Josh, or is he pointing where he's going, or what's he doing?
Well,
here?
I kind of think on that 7, I think he was concerned that he might even run into the 5 with the cue ball. Just from that angle that he had.
Yeah.
Now I think Josh has a better angle to do it, but I don't think Josh will shoot that shot. And I don't think you even have to, because if you get a good angle on that 1 in the side, roll in and just nudge that 12. If you have a shot on the 2, lower right corner,
come 2 rails
two
out.
rails with the cue ball and take the 8 in the same pocket.
Yeah. Still want
And I think if you play last pocket in a race like this, you should get a half a point. So you win this like 1 and a
Yeah.
half. You know,
there you go.
you play last pocket, you get an extra half.
No
a point
rules.
half a point for the out.
No rules.
So that way, if you do 2 games in a row at last pocket, you pick up another game.
Everybody's playing last pocket. Definitely make it more interesting.
Yeah, I didn't think Josh would make a run down here for that 2, but they don't really have to. But how they get on the 1 ball will really determine how that's going to work with the 2 and get into the 8. And you're really, if you get on that 2, you're going to have to really throw that ball with some English too. Because you can't just straight cut it in. You're going to run into the 13. So that cue ball, if you got a good cue ball on it, it's going to make it pretty easy. But if you get a little bit steep on that, you might get that cue ball running away from you.
You can tell TJ is really kind of worried about this deuce down here. So
I think TJ doesn't want to shoot the 8 ball if the cue ball gets away from the 2 ball. So he's probably going to take care of that situation now.
That way you don't have to kind of worry about slow rolling it. You can kind of come out farther.
Yep. Yeah, you can come out farther, or you can come back for it now too. Instead of going that road to the 2. Well, the 2 rail road is still there on the 2. But now you could go up table, take the 5, take the 4, and then use the 3, and go 1, 2 rail and Z. Get right over where his cue is right now. Get the cue ball right over there. So 2, 5, 4, 3, 2 rails to the 8. And the pattern is there for him on this. Especially if you float the cue ball right up there.
Yeah, right up between there.
Yep. Get on the 5, get on the 4, and then the 4 to the 3. 3 is an easy right side rail, left side rail, and get on the 8 ball. So it'll be Josh.
Big
TJ,
game right here.
Josh. TJ will be shooting the 3 ball too, so it's not that Josh can't get there, but
Big game right here, Mark.
yeah, it is. Don't touch anything coming through.
That's all right there.
Yeah, that even worked better. Man, he got away with it. Maybe. I think you're probably better off avoiding that ball. I think he was trying to avoid it, but
Yep. I didn't mind the nudge, though.
yeah, I didn't. Well, it turned out okay, but again, you got a 740 shooting this 5 ball, where a lot of us aren't going to make this ball. And that 3 would have Z shape would have been, it's a dead line to get on the 8 ball. But man, Josh he's been playing so good, breaking well too.
Wow.
Yeah, here we go, 4 in a row. So Sean Mitchell, yeah, your comment didn't age very well.
What did he say?
He said that you'd have to be pretty bad to be up 8-3 and lose. But I wonder if is that what happened in his match? Uh-oh. So my product of the night here at CR's, and I did confirm a while back that cheesecake does help with back pain. It is confirmed. The FDA won't go along with it, but trust me, a good piece of cheesecake helps with back pain. But their lemonade here is absolutely phenomenal. So another thing for people to try when you're here, their lemonade is phenomenal. Especially with a little bit of a dry mouth, if you know what I mean. And that is 4 games in a row, down 3-8. And with this 8 ball, it'll be 7-8. And TJ, Josh climbing back into this. Rob and Jared might not get out of their chairs. Oh, another hair on the cue ball. That is back-to-back hairs on the cue ball. Rob's pretty bald. TJ has hair. Jared's got his tied back in a man bun. Is that a man bun or is that a man muffin? Whatever it is that Jared's got going on. And Josh has a head of hair. And Jerry doesn't have a hair in his head. So somebody is contaminating the pool balls. Rainy Lake Charters. Yeah, Jim, don't bring up hair nets now. We've got somebody coming up in another match soon that might actually request that. So that was, though. It was back-to-back hairs on the cue ball. Man. You're all good, Sean, in my book. Yeah, Lee Moa, you're right about that. I think that's when Vince and Gino came back from that, too. Gino is in the house, by the way. Must be recovered from whatever it is this week. Oh, boy, oh, boy. This is how you stop bleeding right here on losing games, is get ball in hand off the break. 8-7, race to 11. Here we go. Jim, you are the king of dad jokes. I will give you that. In fact, I'm even going to make up an award for you. I'm not going to go so far as to buy you a trophy, but I don't have any participation ribbons. I never got one in my life. But I will get you some type of a certificate for that.
What happened on the break, Mark?
Scratch.
Ooh.
And Rob and Jared finally get out of their chairs.
Had to spray a little WD on the arm. They're a little tight.
So what was going on in the cue ball? Follicles?
Yeah, there's hair on there. Sure as hell ain't from me and you.
Oh, boy.
Well, you got more than I do, but not from me.
Well, I ain't been around that table today, so. Jared's got his in a man bun. Rob ain't got much on his head either, so. Well, it had to have been from TJ and Josh. They were the only ones at the table the last 5 games.
Yeah. It was a long one. It wasn't Robbie's. It was all the way around the whole cue ball.
Well, guys, you sat in your chair for a few games now, and
Roll forward, play the 15 next.
Remember how to play pool here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bump the 5. Oh, that works. Very nice. I like the 15. Take the 11, slide up the rail, and get on the 13 or the 12. I like the 13 first and the 12 to come back. Or 12 on the side, and you're on the 8. Either way. But I just like where I shoot the 15 here, that 11 gets me naturally on the 13. It's just a natural shot. Don't overthink it. Don't get in your way, JB. I tell you what, too. That guy right there, Jared Bailey, much love to you, bro, and proud of you. A lot of people so proud of you. A lot of people pulling for you, man. The hell of a guy.
Who are you talking about?
About Jared and his
JB.
strength that he's shown lately. It's
Doing good.
very good, yeah. Looks
All right.
great and just a great dude.
Come off the rail here, playing 13
Yep.
in the. He's probably gonna play it in the side unless he wants to roll
13
down. Oh,
in
he's
the
rolling
corner,
down.
12 on the side.
He's kind of a little goofy here.
Kind of got 50-50, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Now now I almost think I thin it in the side and then come down to the bottom rail and
He's going in the corner.
yeah. He
Oh.
might go side. If you just thin this ball, come down to the bottom and let the English bring you across. Either right. No, he's gonna go in this. He's going down in the corner. Ooh. Used
all he
all the pocket. Yeah.
That's all he could do, though.
Yep.
Big shot on the 8 rock here. Ooh, look out.
Yeah, this is a tester, ain't it? Good
JB.
shot. Very nice.
Under the heat.
Very nice. Boys, yep.
So this tournament here, Mark, is sponsored by O'Keefe's Collision Auto Body and Paint. Mr. Dave O'Keefe, the action man. Primo Construction. Big John Hutton at 100 to tonight's tournament. Amadon Graphics. Frovik's Towing. Big Chris Frovik. You need your car, truck, anything towed, he's the man. And CR Sports Bar. Made a ball. I'm going to go out on a limb and say they might shoot solids. Anybody want to take that bet?
Well, it could take the 15.
Well, I don't know if I would.
Inside right, come down, break out the 12. Nobody does that.
Maybe he's a little goofy there.
You know, he could just make this ball, and then they're kind of in a good spot to play a really good save from up there.
Yep.
Just kind of cozy that 7 in, then just tick off the 3 a little bit with the cue ball, hide behind the 3 ball, and then get yourself ball in hand. And then it gets real easy from there. You might try to get up above, go into the right side row and come on the 3 though too, but I don't mind just making this ball and just kind of playing to get myself in a good safety position. Or the 2 ball goes. How about that?
Maybe he can't see that.
Yeah.
I don't think he can see the 7 right. And
Well,
I think it might be deep in there if he hits. He's worried about hitting it.
Yeah, well, the 2 ball goes, so he could shoot that.
Table 12.
And then it gets really easy from there if he rolls that 2 in.
As soon as 2 or 4 open, you got him a table, right?
Oh, that's a good shot, JB. Wow, nice. And now you don't have to play any safety. He avoided that 3 ball coming off that rail like that was a really good shot. That was a really, really good shot. They should end up on the hill off this. Definitely end up. It should be 10-7 after this one. Wow, what a good out by these guys too if they get out in this one. Very impressive. And no matter what happens this match, that was an impressive rally by Josh and TJ there. Match ain't over. I mean, but still, that was impressive coming back like they did. Really, it was only a scratch in the break that derailed their comeback. Pulled a Weaver break. 3 to the 4.
Yep.
And 8 in the lower right corner.
You want to get straight. You want to get straight.
That's a good cue ball there.
Yep. Nice and smooth here, Robbie. Just knock it off the rail. And you go on the hill.
Nicely done. Nicely done. That was a good out.
Yep.
Really, it started on that way Jared hit that 7 ball. He hit that 7, avoided the 3, and then they were off and running from there. Ooh. It's almost always the case, though, is that, you know, in 8 ball, that first shot really can do so much for just making the rack easy. So again, everybody, thanks for tuning in on the stream there. We appreciate it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you have not already, and thumbs up or thumbs down. And as I stated earlier, if you're at the relatives for Thanksgiving, log on their computer and hit the subscribe button too. Right?
Yeah, I'm trying to get this monetized.
Hit every device in the house.
Yeah. Once we get 1,000, I think we can monetize it. So I'll check, see where we're at so I can know. And then everything I make on that YouTube channel goes back to this tournament.
Beautiful.
Back to Friday night.
Well, 7 to 10. You have an opportunity. Solids would be great to start out with. I don't know if he likes the starting shot. I think he can make that 7, though. If he has to go off the rail, I think he can spin off that rail and make the 7. He should be able to get on the 2 from there. Or he can just cut it straight in, even. If he can't see it. It's pretty easy off the rail and just inside English. Cue ball should come up and bump the 2 just a little bit towards the side pocket. Take it down to the lower left corner. That's if he decides to shoot that. I don't know if he likes stripes. I like stripes, but not from there. Yeah, he's going to do that 7 ball.
First match on 2 and 4.
Rail first. Spin it in if he has to. Oh, you could just see it. Even better. Had plenty of room to make that. Very nice. So again, anybody down there in Florida or where the Moscone Cup is, I know there was a contingent from Minnesota here. Superior was down there, and hope everybody has a good time down there. That does start tomorrow, I think, at midday. Oh, did he get on the 1 or did he come up a little bit short? I don't think he got on the 1 ball. Yep, I don't think he got on the 1 ball. The out gets easy if you're on the 1. Or easier. I mean, you still got to make the balls. But TJ's been in tougher spots than this, so this will work out just fine. Roll into the 14, take the 6 next, possibly, or the 5. Careful with that 14. Oh, there you go, nice. I like how that 14 went into the rail, came back, and then left the 6 open for either pocket. I like going from the 5-1 to the 6 here, but actually I'm going to take the 6 first because I don't like getting from the 6 to the 3.
Yeah, I like shooting that 6 right now for sure, Mark.
Yeah, take that 6 now. Go across the table, maybe get on the 1. If you don't get on the 1, the 5 will get you on the 1. 1 gets you back down to the 3.
Yeah, 1 you can come off this rail, come down.
Yep. Just make sure you make it.
Gotta stay down and poke it in. The other team's on the hill, the pocket gets a little smaller.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, the pockets definitely get a little bit tighter when you're behind. Except when you break. Then they're 5-gallon buckets. I hope he's not overthinking this. Taking himself out of it a
Yeah,
little
that's
bit.
what happened last match. I mean, they got by it, but he was starting to overthink a little bit.
Yeah.
Stand back, make your choice, line it up.
Yeah, he's playing really well.
He's got a good. He played real good this set.
Yeah.
Josh is a fierce competitor.
Oh, Oh, wow. That ball went.
Yes, pocket speed right there. He held for the 5.
Yep.
No, I don't mind shooting the 5 and coming down for the 3, then going back up for the
Then
1 if
for
you
the
have
one,
to.
Yeah. Now, see, the 8 must go in the lower right corner, huh?
Oh, I'm assuming
Past
it
the
did. Maybe
12?
it don't then. I didn't even look. I was assuming it
It
did.
looks a little tight there, don't it?
Well, they got their work cut out for them then.
I think it goes, but getting from the 3 to the 8 isn't going to be easy. I like your idea of going from the 5 to the 3, 3 to the 1.
Ooh,
But
boy.
1 to the 8 isn't even easy.
Unless you hit a perfect and slid
Especially
right
if
down
that-
in here, but man, you got to be right on.
That 8
Wow.
must go by that 12. They don't seem too concerned about it, but
Uh,
that looks a little tight to me.
I don't
doesn't
know
it?
if it goes, Mark.
Well, it does go on the side, and I think it might go in the upper left corner. Does it go past that 15 in the upper corner? No, it don't. It does go on the side, though. But it doesn't have a path up there.
Tough spot down 10-7.
Yeah, you got to make sure that you do not let them back to the table. So you're done. Pretty sure Rob and Jared will get out on this table if they're left with a shot.
Yep.
At 11-9 up there, that's no big deal, and 9 goes first. 13 will get him on the 9. 15-10 gets you on the 12. It's hard not to be in this situation and think, God, I wish I was stripes right now. You don't want to do that because mentally it'll just start working against you, but it's hard not sometimes just think, God, I wish I was this other suit. But it's a thing, too, I think, with both TJ and Josh. If they were playing individually, they would have navigated through this rack.
Oh, he
quicker.
does not want to get straight.
Oh, boy.
Oh. Tough spot right here, Mark.
Yeah, it is. He's going to have to elevate to give a TJ a look on that one ball. And that was kind of unlucky that cue ball ended up there. Really, if a cue ball even went down further, that still wouldn't be a really good spot. I'd rather, obviously not be straight in, but I'd rather be above the line on this than down below it. If the cue ball ain't off the rail, I don't mind being down below it and back cutting the 3, but so, again, thanks everybody for tuning in. We appreciate the support. We really do. It's awesome having so many viewers out there tuning into this, and we hope you enjoyed the stream, commentary, and some good pool. Live at CR Sports Bar, Coon Rapids, Minnesota. If you haven't not been here, I'm sure most of you that tune in the stream have, but if you haven't ever been here and you come to the cities, definitely make some time to come up here and check it out. A lot of history at this place, and most of the major tournaments in town too.
You'll find out soon enough.
Taking the 1 first.
I guess I don't blame them.
Yeah, I
I
kind of.
mean, they're going to get out here. They have to. They're stuck. Stuck like Chuck.
Nope.
Nice shot.
Wow. Come on.
Wow.
Wow, what a ball. Man, that was good. Jeez.
Great shot
I thought he
right there.
missed that ball. Man, he hit that one good.
Yes, he did.
Dang, not only that, got on the 3. TJ is going to have to hold the cue ball for the 8.
Is he shooting in the bottom right corner? Does it go?
Yeah, it must go.
I was going to say if it don't, he's going to have to go up table and back down to the
Boy,
hole there.
That's tough too, ain't it? That's a tough shot, Jerry.
What else you got? Man. Josh came with a shot there.
Yeah, he did. That was pretty clutch. That was not easy from there. Off the rail too.
Going to spin at 2 rails, kind of slow it down.
Yep. And, ooh, came a little short on that ball.
He was worried about getting too high. Wow.
Open raise, table 13.
Not that there's any pressure, Josh, but
Yeah, this is not an easy ball here. Shouldn't have to worry about the cue ball at all, but makes it a little bit easier when you just focus on the ball. Good shot.
Wow.
Very nice. What an out. What an out. Man, that was good.
imagine
That ball and the
they
one
break
ball.
a run too. Wouldn't that be something for the little hill ski?
8-10. Here we go.
Yep.
$18 games in 2 hours tonight.
What a key time for a good break here.
One
And
long match was 18 games in 5.5 hours.
He hit that one good too.
Yeah, he did. Oh, look at these two. Look at these balls.
Solids can definitely get out. Soaking the stripes, but 15 you got to contend with.
Hey, Jason, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it.
It was a great match tonight, Mark.
Yep, 8-10, race to 11, CR Sports Bar in Coon Rapids, Minnesota. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button, please, if you haven't already.
And as I said, we monetize this. We will put all the money back to this tournament, to the
Yep.
Friday night. Yep.
So, solids will go. If the 7 would go by that 3, it'd be really, really nice. I don't think it goes by there, though. But very nice.
I'll find you. It's not like you can hide easily. Whoa, terrible hide and seek. Dude, I suck.
1, 2. It's really good off the rail. There's our amateur shape.
That's
That's where I end up right
that's
there.
where I end up, Mark.
A lot of us do.
Gene Albright, Zach Boss, table 8.
Ooh, that's a good match.
Yeah, it is.
Gene Albright, Zach Boss coming up.
Should get on the 2 from here.
Yeah. I come between them balls here. Oh, he held it up. Checked it up.
good shot.
Nice. That was a great shot. Now this is key on where he's going to get on the 5 ball here.
Yeah, the 5 goes in the side, but I like taking it in the lower right corner because I think Josh can draw back on the 2 here and get himself an angle really easy. It looks like he can go forward and get it on the side too just as easily, but I wouldn't mind drawing back just in this one.
I like come back a little bit, play in the corner here.
Yep, play it in the corner.
Roll down. You can leave yourself an angle and slide over too.
Yep. He's going to go a little bit of inside and try to get in the side.
He's going for
That'll
the
work.
corner. Okay.
Now we got to avoid the 9 ball
Yeah, here's where you can get in trouble.
or get a good rub off the 9 ball.
Or if you push something toward it, you're in trouble.
Yep. TJ might even be able to draw back and avoid the 12 ball even off this, depending on how much of a stroke he wants to put on the cue ball. And I don't think, looks like the 8 goes in the side too, in the left side. It might be a little tight by that 11. But if he catches that 9, a lot of things can happen.
Big shot right here. John, 4 is done. I seen him shake hands.
Man. Yeah, great match, AJ. Hey, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. 8-10, race to 11. Rob and Jared on the hill, obviously. TJ trying to determine where he wants to put this cue ball. If he wants to try to avoid those balls or hit it square and just have it bump down to the rail and come back up. Talking about the 9 ball.
Wow.
Good shot.
That's control right
Yeah,
there.
very nice.
That's a great shot right there. That's tough to do under the heat.
Yeah, it is. Yep. If that 8 goes on the left side, it's pretty easy to get out from here. Or you can go 2 rails with the inside and take the 8 in the same pocket as the 6, pick up another half a point.
I think you'd play it.
I think he's going 2 rails, ain't he?
I don't know, but I'd play in the side over. Just roll up a little bit, let him.
1, 2.
Oh, he hit it great. He was
Straight
in
in,
perfect spot there. That's a good shot. Good shot.
It's kind of an interesting format, though. I wonder how you'd score that. Be able to track that. If you go last pocket, you get a half a point. You get 1.5 for wins.
That'd be good. Okay.
That's kind of a unique little deal.
We'll have to try that for a tournament, Mark.
Pick up a half a point if you go last pocket. Then you can pick up a game that way.
Yeah.
Interesting.
See if he can keep his adrenaline in check
Keep
here.
that cue ball on the table this
Yep.
time.
Focus on that break.
Gotta get a ball. Gotta get a ball. Oh, we got one. And they're on the 1 ball. They could take the 12. But
This could get interesting.
solids look okay.
They can navigate the solids. Seeing if that 5 goes in the bottom left.
Yeah, because if they can get to where they get on that 5 lower left corner, we're hill. Come out. Well, a little bit short, but
Josh might shoot this combo down here.
yeah, that 7's out a little bit from that pocket, though. You see that? I think it's kind of
Unless he's, if he's pretty confident firing
Yeah.
that 5 in the bottom left, that 14 will hold him.
14 holds the cue ball. You're right on the 2, and then you're hill.
Yep.
You basically you have to make the 5, and you guys are probably hill. And I give you a good chance to win the match, especially with Josh's break. Yeah, Dusty. Thanks, Jim. Anybody can break. They don't have to stay in order. It's the format here. It's been that way on all the Scotch events that whoever makes the 8, they can actually break too. Here's the match.
Taking the shot right here.
Yeah, I think here's the match right here.
Oh!
But look how we ended up with the cue ball.
Yep.
That might not be the match.
Just a touch quick.
Mhm.
You got just a touch quick on that.
But Rob's not in a really, really easy spot here either, though, because
No, he's not.
you're over a ball. You're going to have to back up the 10.
15 comes down here.
Yep, 15 comes down here, gets in trouble. The 11 might follow the 5 in if you get a good spot with the cue ball for it. But the 5 looks pretty deep in the shelf there. Those are always kind of a risk, you know. A lot of people shoot those balls where they follow in a ball so well, but you catch just a little bit off center on that, and you're in trouble.
Boy, that would have been a good out.
Yeah. Yep. Tej just had to come a little bit more off that rail with that cue ball and make that 5 a little bit easier. He's going to try to nudge the 11
Leave him in
and
the
leave the
hole.
11 in between the cue ball and right there. I think he gave him the 7, though. Yeah. 7 goes.
You think so? I don't think it does.
No, it don't. Well, Rob
No.
went and took a peek at it, but yeah, it must not go. I thought he could get that 7, though. Boy, that's got to be pretty close. Man, oh man, oh man. I think TJ. No, he can get to 7.
He can make that ball?
He might have to
No,
curve
he's,
it.
oh,
Yeah,
he's jumping. I'm
jumping.
sorry. He got a jump cue on. I've seen the black ferrule.
Oh, good shot. And shape on the
Wow.
2. Holy cow, was that a good shot. Man, oh man. I'm going to say it again that sometimes somebody should just sprinkle some holy water on that dude. Just answer some questions for people. I mean, is it fair to say the dude does stuff that is just it's so impressive.
Key shot right here.
I told Mark that one time. I said, I'm going to sprinkle some holy water into your son. He was laughing so hard. Told TJ too, if I ever play, next time I play him, I'm going to wear garlic on my my necklace here.
Nice shot, Josh.
Just to
Another
see.
good shot. Now he leaves him on the
Man, we're
good
looking at
side
Hill
of the
Hill.
6, and you slide over. And
What do you think if these guys will flip it and start over?
no, because you and I are done.
Double up their
commentating.
entry?
Yeah, double up
Yeah.
the entry.
Tell me about the second.
That's funny.
Yeah, if they do that, I'll be viewing the rest of it at home.
Ho,
For
ho,
sure.
ho, ho, ho.
Oh, man. Nice shot.
Perfect.
Hill,
Not that I'm
Hill.
rooting for anybody.
Yeah.
I just like to see a good match. So, but it's going to go off the rail, come over, play the 8 and the right. Just got to be careful over here with that 14 ball, okay?
He might just stay over on the right side there, though.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought, okay, it could. I thought the ball didn't go in the upper
Yeah,
left. I'm
yeah.
sorry. Yep. Okay.
Beautiful shot.
Good
Wow, what
shot,
a
good
match this
shot.
has been. Down 8-3, they come back 8-7, and then they got to 9. Man, what
Wow.
a match! What a match, Hill. And I don't think every state can say this. And every state has a lot of great players. Don't get me wrong, but Minnesota bar box, you have some of the best in the country, and 2 of them are on your stream right now. And Rob Mattson and TJ Steinhaus, 2 of the best 7-foot bar box players in the
All
country.
right, let's see this break here. Just got to really focus on this one. Don't get jumpy. Don't get overamped here.
Hill.
No.
Oh, no.
Wow. He kind of stood up a little bit on it.
Wow.
Stood up a little bit. Lost the cue ball to the
Boy.
right side of the rack, his right side of the rack.
Man. Yep. That's what I would say, yes.
All right, let's see here. Ball in hand. What do we do here?
My phone has, I cannot see the chat anymore. My phone is dead. Battery is dead. That one match that went 5.5 hours, I could have charged it twice.
Big decisions here.
Yeah, it is. Man, what do you do here? Take stripes, start with a 12?
I kind of like that myself.
I'm going to do the 12, though.
I don't mind getting rid of this one.
Yeah,
right
if
away.
I was going to start with a 12, though, I think I'd use the 13 and then shoot the 12. But they're going to be
come back. He's going to draw it. Oh, okay. That ball must go then.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, 12 in the upper left corner, or 13 in the upper left corner, and then the 12 on the left side.
Yeah,
And
then they're
then
home free.
11 in the lower left corner, 10 in the right side, 15 in the lower right corner. There's your pattern.
This is where the heat comes in right here.
10 puts you on the 11, or is that the 13 up there? Yeah, 13. 10 puts you on the 13, 13 puts you on the 12. Man, what a little roadmap this one is here, though. Look at it. As tough as that table looked, Rob taking that 9 ball made everything easy afterwards.
Yep.
Not easy. I mean, you still got to make the ball, still got to navigate, but they're not doing a whole lot with the cue ball on this.
Made the table just
Yep.
open up.
Yep, just open up. And then everything leads to another ball. Ooh,
Oh my God! What just
Oh.
happened there?
wow. Why didn't he go into the
He
rail?
tried to go 2 rails.
Two
and out.
rails. Why not just go up into the rail and come back off the rail?
Wow.
Unbelievable.
This whole joint just went, what happened?
Oh my God. I'm surprised he didn't just go into the end rail and come back up off the end rail. Did we commentate jinx him?
No, hell no.
That was
uncharacteristic right there.
yeah,
I know what you mean. You're talking about going straight.
Yeah.
I think he was just trying to hold it more and just kind
hold it
of
and
double the
spin 2
corner up.
rails and man, oh man, that was holy cow.
I wonder if little Joe's watching. He sent me a text or called me earlier. Hopefully he's watching this match.
Wow.
All right, get rid of this 7 ball here. Do you think that 8 goes on the left side if they stop the rock on the 6?
Yeah, it goes by there. Yep. Man, oh man, wow. Speechless. Not really, because I'm talking. I'm not actually speechless.
Holy water, Craig Jesenowski says.
You're next, Craig. Don't be. You're not safe either. I've had my thoughts about you too, so my suspicions. You'll be getting some holy water too. In fact, anybody that beats me from now on is getting holy water. I'm going to be going through a lot of holy water.
Hey,
Jerry.
Mark, I am ordained, so be careful.
Well, you can make the water holy for me then. We'll get a batch going here.
Let's see what we got here.
So I'm going to need a lot. I don't play very well anymore. Man, oh man, what a heartbreaker that was.
They still got to shoot these balls.
Yeah, still got to shoot them in. As we've seen, nothing's guaranteed to get out because. And he just caught a little bit too much
pockets
draw.
tighten up a little bit in this situation, so
Yep.
you got to be careful. Boy, he has such good cue ball control, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, perfect. That'll work. Not perfect, but it'll work.
Well, they can shoot the 6.
Yeah, 6,
5,
5,
3,
and then
6,
8.
3, 5. 5 puts him on the lower left.
Yeah, 6, 3, 5, 6, 5, 3. Either way.
Either way,
Depending on how he ends up.
he's got to pick up one and get at it. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
I think he's going to put him in where he's going to let Josh pick which one he wants to take.
Looks like it's
Well, I think I take
5,
the 5. Yeah.
3, 8.
Yep. Take the 5. Just roll forward a hair.
We only got 2 on now. You just want to kind of run through the banger, make sure everything's good with it.
Man, that was
Just make a run around everything, see what's up.
that was something.
Watch this first. I just want to get on the proper side. Get off the rail. You can roll it up.
Roll up too far though.
No, you just got to put a nice little smooth stroke on it here.
That's a hard shot, that one where you shoot it with kind of a stun and you want to roll forward like a half a ball.
Yeah, that's an important shot.
It really is.
That's the one the pros get on.
Yep.
So is he straight on here?
They hit
Does he have
that
to
every
roll up?
time, don't they? I think he's gonna.
He's going to roll
Yeah,
up.
he's gonna roll through.
And he's going to play in the bottom right here.
Yep.
Just don't want to leave him over that 13. Very good. Oh, look at that. Just hits it like nothing.
Oh, don't get over a ball.
He's all right there.
Yeah.
That extra 2 inches though would have helped to the left.
Yeah, it would have been nice to be to the left a little bit where you get a full
Yeah.
cue ball and not elevate at all. But this should be it right here. What a match tonight. Thanks
over a ball though.
Yep, over a ball.
Got to really focus and stay down. Wow.
Oh, man, what
a match.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
well.
Rob's going to taste that one for a while, I think.
Oh.